Hey, what's up, guys? It's the Anime Daddy. I'm back again for another One Piece chapter review. One Piece chapter 1063, titled The Only Family I Got. Now, we'll see whose family this is referencing to. Maybe it's Luffy and Sabo, maybe it's somebody else, but we'll scroll down here and to see the cover page, and it is Cracker, frozen, Brulee crying about Pudding, and it says, Pudding has been kidnapped. So, if this is true that Aokiji is working with Blackbeard, he sent Aokiji to get Pudding, basically, so she can read the poneglyphs. Now, she has not awakened her third eye power, as we know of, but we don't know what Blackbeard's got in store. As we'll see later, he needs people to be able to read the poneglyphs. We'll scroll down, shout out TCB, always goated for One Piece. So we start with the scene basically after the last chapter with Luffy, Bonnie, and Chopper. They're all eating the food. They're going ham, and they're big and fat now. The usual Oda gag after they eat. And Atlas, it finally says number 5. Last chapter it was a mistake that she was 6. She's actually number 5, and it's on her dress this time. She says, "You guys got some bulging bellies," and Jinbei says, "I was already like this before." You know, a little joke. You know, Jinbei's a little funny. But then we see this cool little dog that is eating all the trash. And basically this is how Vegapunk has gotten rid of the garbage on the island, and how basically we get to see how he keeps it self-sufficient. You know, he doesn't have to have people cleaning up the island constantly. He just has these dogs going around eating the shit. But Atlas says, "Yo, peace, I gotta dip. If no one's gonna run a riot here, I will." So she basically goes, she jumps and she punches the fucking big hologram dragon in the face. And Luffy's like, "What kind of job is that?" But they see some people in like winter clothes walking by, and they assume that they're like lab assistants. But then Luffy falls into something and he comes out with a new fit. So we finally get the new arc fits for the Straw Hats, or at least for Luffy right now in them. But it says SSG, the Secret Science Group. I'm pretty sure it's Secret Science Group, but Vegapunk's little group with I forgot the dude's name, but the big guy with the axes that we saw at Sabaody, the Return to Sabaody. But them guys, you know, they're there to take over for the warlords basically. But Luffy's like, you know, these are nice clothes. They're light, they're breezy, they feel good. Bonnie's got a new fit, you know, she looking splendid. Chopper got a new fit, he looking cute as always. And Jinbei's like, "Yo, they even got tropical styles." He's got a fucking Hawaiian shirt on, looking like a dad. But we scroll down and Luffy's like, "Yo, heads up, it's Kuma. Like, is it just me or he's looking for us?" Like, and he looks like he's about to charge. I like how we see, like, Luffy knows this shit. Like, he's seen Kuma before and he's seen pacifistas. He knows what they are. And he's like, "Yo, this dude's about to charge at us." Now, I'm happy we get to see Luffy a little bit mature, a little bit more mature, and a little bit, like, he's not just stupid as fuck anymore. But the pacifista charges at them, and he's about to fire a laser, and he says, "Yo, provisions and garments reported stolen, thieves detected." And Jinbei basically says, "Yo, how is the damage you're causing from shooting this big ass laser worse than what we did? Steal a little bit of food." And they go flying and shit. Luffy's like, "Yo, we're toast if we don't fight back. We're gonna die." So he gets ready with a big ass fist, "Gumma Gumma no," as the pacifist is about to shoot a laser, and Bonnie's like, "Stop," and kicks him right in the fucking face. Wonderful flexibility we see from Bonnie here. That's all I gotta say. But we scroll down and he gets the laser off, but it doesn't really hit anybody, I don't think. But Luffy's like, he's pissed off. He's like, "Why did you do this to me?" And Bonnie, she starts to break down. He's like, "Yo, that's my father." And we get it absolutely confirmed here that Kuma is her father here. No matter what anybody says, Kuma's her father because she sees him right there. Or a replica of him. Luffy's like, "What the fuck?" Then she gives us the title chapter. He's the only family I got. So no more of their royalties alive, I guess. I'm gonna assume that their island got like destroyed, or their kingdom got destroyed somehow. But she's like, "When you said your dad got turned into a cyborg, I didn't think you were talking about Kuma." And she basically, she's crying now even more. She's like, "I'm begging you, please don't hurt my daddy." And we see a little flashback of her being held up by Kuma as like a human and real dad and stuff. So we see that they had a good relationship at least. And that's good. He's known as the Tyrant Kuma, so I would like to see when we're going to get that. But we get another Oda crying face, you know, real heartfelt panel right here. And then Luffy's like, you dummy, you gotta get out of here. Like, it's just a pacifista, bro. Like, Luffy knows what a pacifista is. As it's getting ready to blow up them with a laser, and we just see a big explosion. Boom, we cut over. Certain scene in the New World, and we get to see the Saber of Zebek. And Zeha. And then we get to see Law's fucking submarine, and they're being attacked by Blackbeard right now, because we'll see later. But so we get to see Law and Beppo gender swapped, looking bad, and I gotta say, girl Law, that might be my new wife. No, either way, this is gonna be great merchandising for figurines later. But Sachi and Penguin, they're like, yo, you're so cute now, Captain, and they got the hearts around them. But more of his crew is getting infected by this disease, they're saying. And Law says, okay, I learned from like the fight with the Emperors that devil fruit powers can be changed back with like strong hockey. And he's basically gonna will himself back into a man. You can see his like beard growing back in this panel. But I mean, it's true. We've seen this happen before with like, well, not really seen it, but we know like Bonnie couldn't turn Kaido into a little kid because his like hockey is just too strong. But I'm glad we get it just stated right here, outright. Good shit. But we scroll down, another amazing double page where we get to, this is a lore dump, right? Like, this is a big lore dump. We get to see Stronger and Doc Q, his Stronger the horse and Doc Q, and Stronger's got wings now. And Doc Q is basically explaining like, you know, this is a disease that I had, and he calls it the Milady Transformation Plague. And we get it revealed here, he has the sick fruit. And then we see Van Augur, who has the warp fruit now, and he's got a little like beard and like mustache goatee type shit. He's looking pretty cool, I gotta say. But then he says, Burgess, you know, so let me send you over to this island because Law is basically getting over to this island to get away from Blackbeard. And he just disappears, and then Law and them notice that somebody's in the woods, and Burgess is picking up this mountain. Like, okay, Oda, picking up mountains now, but we see he has the buff fruit, and he says, yo, my powers are the fucking best. And I mean, I'm pretty sure it's clear that he did have a fruit in Dressrosa because he was gonna get the Maranomi to eat. I'm pretty sure. So I think this is Aruja's fruit, and Aruj is dead. That's what I think. I'm pretty sure Aruj is dead right now, and they took that fruit from him, and they might have taken other fruits from other people. We might get like flashbacks later, but either way, Law's like, yo, these guys got some powerful fruits. No wonder their bounties keep going up. And we haven't actually seen like the full bounties for the rest of Blackbeard's crew yet, but only Blackbeard. Either way, Burgess is like, yo, he throws the fucking mountain, and Law's like, room, and you know, gets him out of the way. And then we see Blackbeard. He's on top of Doc Q and Stronger, flying over to the island. And he's like, yo, it's been a while, Law. How you doing? And he explained, you know, don't be so mean. You know, we're both members of the worst generation. I knew when you guys all left Wano, like you, Kid, and Luffy left Wano, somebody was gonna come here. It's the most direct like location from Wano. I didn't know which one was gonna come. And obviously, thank God for Luffy being fucking stupid and choosing the other route. And Law's like, okay, bet I'll take this one. Because we could have had, you know, the confrontation between Luffy and Blackbeard right here. But obviously, the luck that Luffy has is just outstanding. He's not going to see Blackbeard yet. It's just fated. But we scroll down and we see Doc Q. He's underneath. He's like, Commander, me and Stronger can't really take this no more. And Blackbeard just continues to say, he's like, Big Mom and Kaido are gone. This world is turning on its head. And we get to see that, you know, it's labeled under here, Stronger has the mythical zone, Pegasus fruit. But he's already a horse, so it just gives him wings, I'm gonna guess. And then Blackbeard says, Kaido had one, didn't he? How many load poneglyphs do you have? Or road poneglyphs? Let me take them off your hands. And Law's smiling, he's saying, took the word right out of my mouth. Let's like fight to the death and see who wins. He says winner takes all. No break next week. We can scroll down and see these color pages. God, they're amazing. All these artists are amazing. Greshi, I think that's how you say it, obviously great. But damn, we got some big revelations, some big fruit drops. We got to see who has fruits now. Blackbeard's whole crew has fruits. And I wonder if he has more people on his crew. But either way, I'll be back next week to review the next chapter. Hope it's combat heavy. But thanks for watching. Let me know what you thought of this one, what your little theories are on what's going to happen to Luffy and Bonnie and stuff, and are we going to get some backstory? But thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and peace.